Good morning. So, I decided to pick this up this morning just to show what I was attempting to do to my hair. At one point, I have stated that I lost my hair on some of the videos that I've done twice. And what I mean by lost my hair is I didn't know what I was looking at, but I soon found out when I was going through and still going through some of the most stressful times at this moment, but it's life changing events. But they were getting to me at the time more than I knew. I didn't understand what was happening when I saw on the floor of my bathroom all these little circles of hair, right? Like a lot of them. It was in the bathtub when I would shower. When I would wash my hair, it would be lots of it in the tub. Um, I mean, they were everywhere in my car, but I didn't know what was happening is that my hair, the gaps that I have in my hair, now right now, the gaps are because my hair is maybe 2 weeks old from doing it, but I also explain um, some of that about the gaps in my hair right now. Now, what I was doing during this time, I have pictures where um, I have these huge gaps in my hair, and I started wearing scarves every day to work, everything. And some of my problem, well, anyway, this is not where I wanted to wear scarves. But anyway, I'll fix that in a minute. But the scarves were like this. They were infinity scarves. I wore all kinds of scarves um, to keep from cutting my hair, right? Because what was where the damage was showing was in between. That's where it was coming out at, and it was thinning my hair to the point where I didn't even want it to be seen. I didn't want my hair to be seen because the gaps were just so huge, right? Like I was probably just so taken back with the things that were going on in my life at the time that I didn't notice until one day I was in the bathroom and I was taking a picture of something about my hair or some earrings showing my daughter. And I remember saying, oh my God, because I saw this like really big, I mean, it was gone. I took pictures. I got to find them in some phone. But anyway, so from that point, what I done is I started trying to manage my stress to the best of my ability. Also, my daughter had made this oil um, that I know one of the things that has in it is rosemary, rosemary water, rosemary. It has something in it. I would have to ask her what it is, but anyway. So I started using that. I started washing my hair with Dr. Bonner's um, Dr. Bonner's shampoo. I would use this, and as you can see, I keep it on deck. But there's times when I run out, and if I'm in the midst of about to, if I haven't gone and re up on it, I will put some peppermint oil because I keep that in my house at all times. Um, I usually will just put some peppermint oil in whatever shampoo that I have in my house. Basically, some type of revigorating process is what we're really trying to do is wake those hair follicles up. So I would use that to wash my hair in. I tried not to wash my hair often so that I wouldn't have to worry about my hair staying dry. I don't sweat a lot in my head, so I didn't have to worry about hair odor. And when I did sweat, to keep, if it wasn't time for me to wash it, I would wipe my scalp down with go in between my hair with that. But again, like I said, really my hair, I didn't put a lot of product in my hair. I was trying to be extremely careful with what I was doing. Um, and I've heard less is better when it comes down to your locks. So I tried to keep out buildup. The only place I was having problems with buildup, and I still do, just because I like to on certain days have some laid edges, and that stuff around your edges really ain't that good for your hair. But we do what we got to do so that we can create the look that we want to have. So I lay my edges down. One of the best things I lay my edges down with is this one. Now I just got this one, but it's still the same. The same. Now this one has a silver cap and it says Edge Control. Trying to find the other one. I'm gonna show you the consistency of it in a minute. But I have one that had the black cap on it too. Anyway, basically it's by Main Choice. This is the consistency of it. It's really, really kind of thick. Anyway, I don't want to put it on my hair just to be putting it up there, but I had some on my finger. But it will lay edges. And so far, so good on not having the white buildup. Again, I do not put lots and lots and lots of it up there, but I do use it on Sundays. And if I'm going somewhere that I deem special and I want these edges laid. So with that said, as my hair's been coming back and everything, what I've noticed is my hair came back and it's getting thicker, but it's not as thick as it was, right? And I'll show you what I had to do to save, which I know you already heard. I call them my kickstands. I had to put a lot of them together, and it created a lot of this. As you can see, that's a perfect one to show you, as a matter of fact. Well, it's two. This right here is kind of all over my head where I have two locks combined, right? And that's all over my hair. I've also had to do it again recently because, again, things you go through and how you allow them to manifest in your life. So what I wanted to do is I was like, there's got to be a way, because I'm now, let me tell you, now I prayed too for my hair to stop falling out, as well as Lord help me to get my thoughts under control. And the things that are going around with me or that's happening to me, help me to get that under control as well. And I told you before, I go to therapy every week, and it helps you manage people, and the things that they say and do that sometimes are extremely troublesome and bothersome to your whole being, especially if it's people that you have to be around, or such as job, a spouse. It could be your kids. It could be anything that is really, really troublesome to your life, and it's not something that you can run away from, get away from, or that you can in any way feel that you have a voice about. So or you don't know how to have a voice about it, get you some help with that. If you know how to do it, fine. I did not. I let it do me, so to speak. But anyway, so I was wondering, like, what could I do to get so that I can manage the volume, because my hair is there, but it's not real thick, right? So I thought of those pipe cleaners, just the 12-inch pipe cleaners from Amazon, and they come in like a box like this, and there's the size is 12-inch. Um, I thought of doing that. Now I haven't. This is my first day doing this, but it is doing what I kind of so far. It's doing what I want to be able to do to it, which is I want to be able to manipulate the volume of my hair with it being down. I want to be able to turn my hair like that. I want to be able to create volume in my hair where I want it, right? But I have to see how it works long term. I have to see how it works with me laying down on it. Because I know now when you lay down on it, whatever you do to them, you're going to press them or you're going to pull them up. So I want to be able to pull them up. I've seen people use the pipe cleaners to curl their hair or to create like um, different styles, mostly short styles, bobs and stuff like that. But I want to be able to create volume with them. So we're gonna see how it turns out and what happens with this over a period of time. So I just decided to pick up the camera and just um, show the beginning of the journey of trying it and see what happens. Now, in my mind, it works with I was thinking of my hair like a sculpture, right? Like, why can't I put something on the line of my hair that I can sculpt to what I want it to be? So that's my mindset on it all, like, but we'll see. Like I said, it's still got to be able to, because I'm not putting, when I'm twisting and putting it around my hair, I'm not doing it tight, I'm doing it loosely. And I need to see if it'll stay on through the night because I'm not doing this no every day and I ain't pulling it in and out of my hair. And since I don't want the volume every day, I have to also see what it's like for a day-to-day use, right? I also want to show you something else. I think I started one and didn't even finish it talking, creating this video, not paying attention. But anyway, I'm also going to, at night, because tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm going to put this foam, this Lotta Body foam and mousse on it, which is what I do generally if I'm going somewhere. Just like the other stuff I use, I usually will take the time to do a little bit of extra to my hair on a day where I'm going somewhere. I try not to put it up there every day because it blocks your ducts and your hair follicles. I don't want to put it up there every day. You can put it on your hair every day if your hair does fine with it. But because I've been through what I've been through, I'm a little bit more careful with what I actually put on my hair. And if I do use something that is incorrect, my hair generally will let me know shortly, and I won't do it no more. I was looking for that Lotta Body a while ago so I could show you, but I ran across something else I wanted to show you, which was this. This Aspercreme Lidocaine, honey, on a Sunday or wherever you're going, that you need your feet to not to be hurting in them heels. Yeah, that's right here. I was at my niece's wedding, which was beautiful, and I knew we were going to be there for a long time, and I knew because we had the reception and everything, and I wanted to be able to hang with the big dogs that day. You know, we were going to be. It was going to be a long day. It was a beautiful wedding, not just beautiful, and it's, you know, from the flowers and the building and the she had it laid, but it also was beautiful because she has definitely found her soulmate, the love of her life. She and her husband, who is now my nephew. I'm very proud of both of them. I got to witness a beautiful, two beautiful people in love as well. So definitely wanted to be able to play a part all night long, so to speak. So we had a great time. I had everybody spraying their feet. So that's right. I took it in, put it in my purse or the big bag that I had. Because I did bring some flats, but I was not trying to put them on because I wanted to stay cute just a little while longer. So in that bag, I had that. And so I just kept applying it if I needed it. And before it ever even happened, I might not have needed it, but I was not going to let, the feet wake up. Y'all going to stay numb until, it's time to go. So when it was, I wore the heels as long as I wanted to be honest with you. Um, and that right there is the bomb. So if you're looking to go somewhere and you need your feet to stay off fire with your heels on, get you some of this. Yes, honey, get you some of that. It came from Amazon, which I don't know if we shopping them right now. But anyway, I'm sure you can get it from your local store that you do shop at. But anyway, yeah, I might, ain't no doubt in it because you definitely gonna see the hair another day. But right now, what I'm fighting to do, because I'm trying to do it loosely, because curls is not what I'm trying to create. Um, and I'm not sure how I want to lock it around the top of my hair. But it's doing what I wanted to do because I wanted to be able to manipulate my hair, um, leaving it out and down, but still get some volume, right? And that's what it's doing right now. Now, it ain't all that cute yet, but let me work on that part. Plus, I ain't even got. So I'm not doing the back of my hair, but I definitely am going to be doing the top. And I think I might do the sides. Or I might just do one side. I haven't. Because what I want is what I'm getting right now, which is just, I wanted some height and then a fall, right? And that's what I'm getting. That's all I wanted. And it's actually working. I just don't know how long, like I said, it'll last in my hair. And I have to go through and do as many pieces as I want to do where I'm comfortable um, with the look that I have, right? But on to something else. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. I was about to say something that, yeah, in regards to some things that's happening in our world, local communities, everywhere. I was going to ask y'all, what did y'all think about some things? But I have to be careful. I mean, when I put enough of my life out here with just trying to do what I'm doing, talking, just because I think it's a healthy thing to do for me. But I have to be careful if these things are ever seen. Right now, I really do them, and I'm thinking nobody will ever see them. But maybe there'll be a couple people to run across them, and I don't want to offend at the same, so that they will be coming for me because I don't need none of that. I just really don't. But see that? See how it just kind of blends? It went right in and blended. But I have the control up there. That's what I wanted. That right there. I just don't know if I can make it stay. But if that right there is what I'm getting, I'm trying to tell you, I've been thinking about doing this for a few years, right? But I would never take the time to do it. I've bought them pipe cleaners about 3 or 4 times. I don't know where they are. Um, but this time I got them, and I went on and I'm using them right away. And I will put them where I can find them. But this is doing what I wanted to do right now. Yes, that's doing what I wanted to do. I gotta do a lot more of them. But I don't know what it's gonna look like once I put that, because I tie my hair up. So we'll see what it's doing after all of that. But it ain't hurting nobody. It's giving me what I want right now, and I believe that I can manipulate this to work how I want it to work. Like I think it was gonna be working the whole time, like I thought. It does. My hair is not as black as these, so but that don't matter to me. Um, Not one little teeny bit. If I learn how to lock them around the top, I don't want to damage my hair around the base. Like I said, this is the first time that I've ever done anything like this. But in my mind, I've been thinking about doing it um, for a long time. One thing I think is might be one issue that I haven't had to do, because I haven't got my, at first I wore my hair um, in natural styles for years. Then I kind of started going to weave for a while, just because wearing your natural hair is so much shrinkage, especially in the summertime. And I used to do water aerobics, and I was doing a lot more water things in the water. That was hard to keep up with. So if you put weave on it, you could put it up on the top of your head a little bit easier, or um, you could just manipulate your hair lot better. So, and keep your hair a little bit healthier, your natural hair. So I just got tired of that. So then I went to braids for a long time. And I was like, well, if I'm wearing braids all the time, because I was afraid of the permanent braid look. I was afraid of having a permanent hairstyle, right? Such as locks. I didn't know that I wanted to commit, but I knew I was never going back to the creamy crack. I did know that, because it was, oh my God. I guess my hair is just sensitive to chemicals altogether. And I just don't even think that is healthy for anyone. It is just not healthy. I didn't understand just how unhealthy it has been to us until recent years. But I mean, if you think about anything you put on your skin, it's going in your hair, and that was years of that mess. They shouldn't even have been able to sell it to us. But, hey, we wanted to create a certain look or to be accepted in certain places, so we did what we thought we had to do, so that people won't give us the looks that y'all give people now. Right. So you say, oh, be yourself. And then as soon as you see a little girl, a grown woman, but even the little children with their natural hair and their little puffs and stuff, y'all looking like, oh, I wonder if your mother did your hair today. Honey. Anyway, I had to make a decision whether or not I was going to keep my hair. Anyway, so I made a decision, that I was going to go ahead and lock my hair. So that's what I done. I'm glad I did, because I didn't have to worry about a hairstyle per se. I did have to, locks do mean maintenance. They are not no maintenance. They are low, but they are not no maintenance. So I did still have to keep up with, but you see how I got some volume over there already? Now just imagine the things. Now, I'm not somebody that, could. I've always been able to tell people how to do their hair. I know that's weird. But there was a girl that could, anyway, let's get into another long story. I've always been able to tell people how to achieve a look, but I myself couldn't do it. So, yeah, going in and doing this, it's coming out like I want. It's just that I want it to last. Oh, I know what I was saying a while ago. One of the things that hate to do is that I used to hate to do is take braids out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did not like those days. So, I don't know if this is going to be just as aggravating to take back out of my hair. Shouldn't be, but that will determine how often it gets done. Yeah. That and how if it pulls on my hair. Shouldn't pull on my hair though. But the thing of it is just I have to be mindful of how I'm putting it on. So I would say if you do try this, just be mindful of how because I'm learning as I'm going and I'm talking to you, how I want to put them on my base, and that is, I would say wrap it around securely. Don't make these things so tight around your hair. I'm doing it loosely down the shaft of my hair. Why? Because I'm not concerned about making curls. I'm concerned about controlling the piece of hair. What I want to do is control the piece of hair. Now, like I said, first time for everything. And I will definitely, I think I'll be doing this again because I can do that. I can do that. I can create whatever I want with this piece of hair. Yes. So it's kind of like I've been thinking in my head. I knew I would be able to do it, but again, I was not willing to put that work in. I can't wait to see. Now, I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of styles and stuff. This just so that I can wear it down, have volume, and control it the way I want to control it. But if you got thick hair, you may not need to do that. You probably can just, have your own bump with the top of your own hair. But my hair is not as thick as it used to be. It is healthier, like I said, due to some of the things that I was doing as far as for the hair washing, what I wash my hair with, the oil that my daughter made with the rosemary and rosemary. She has several things in there, natural things, and she infuses it and makes it for me. My hair did pretty good with it, and I also make an oil with fenugreek. It's a fenugreek oil. Where is it? Right here. It's fenugreek seed that I bought. I have 2 cloves in it. I put it in there because I like the way it smells. I put it in there. I put that on my hair as well. I alternate whenever I'm gonna oil my hair. But I have to show you this, and I showed y'all how I make the rose. Wait a minute. Not paying attention. I'm not doing this very well. Getting a little confused on my rose water and my rose mint water and all that water. But anyway, I made my rosemary water. I boiled the little seed things or whatever, and I spray my hair with that maybe every other day, or just if I want my hair. If I'm going to oil my hair without washing it, I'm definitely going to wet it with that so that my hair, will receive that moisture and it'll stay in there. Because just putting oil on your hair, for me, it'll just stay on the top of my hair. But if I add that rosemary water, um, which I make myself, because I boiled. I showed that in another video. But I just boil it on the stove, let it cool. I add it to either some mason jars to keep it for a little bit. But I use it pretty quickly, so it doesn't, I don't know about shelf life and all of that. I smell everything. Before I eat it, I smell it. Anything I put on my hair, before I use it, I smell it. If it smells fine, and then we're good. But again, this water right here, I got a few cloves in there too, but just because I like the smell. And cloves also is good for your hair. Good for your hair as well. But find what works for you. It works for me. I'm still working on, like I said, getting thickness. But my hair was never really, my hair was not thick as a child. It was thicker than this though, before my traumatic events, the traumatic events that was taking place in my life. But yes, I am okay with this right now. I don't know what it looks like if you put it back in a ponytail though. But that might work if you tie it down, create it to be flat. I'm just putting them in now because, like I said, I want to be able to create what I want to create. Like on a Sunday, to wear my hair down, and I don't think it's given in this camera like I think it's given in this mirror, but yeah, I like that so far. I'm gonna redo this piece. You know what would be ate up though is if, like, until I perfect putting these pieces around the bottom of my hair right, these jokers be standing up when you out in public and nobody tells you, right? They just have come away from the hair because I'm being so careful with how I'm attaching them. Now, you could be aggressive with it, which I'll probably end up being aggressive, to be honest with you. I'm going to go and put them on. I'm trying not to put them on, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put them on when I think about what they could do and I not know it in the mirror. You can go ahead and press them bad boys on. Yeah, that ain't coming off. That's not coming off. So I wasn't doing that. I was just lightly putting them on and just letting them kind of be there. But no, I'm gonna go back in and go on and put them on. Let it be what it be. Because I am really liking what the progress is. And you want to know something? There might also be a way and a reason you might want to come up in this shaft just a little bit. Like some of them I was doing real loose. If you're going to run your hands through your hair, you got to think about you might pick up, go in between that hair if it's too loose, and pull it away from the pipe cleaner. So I'm learning this as I'm going. You definitely probably want to just come a little bit tighter with them and don't put it so loose on your hair. And then go on and do what you got to do at the start of it and at the end of your hair. Don't leave it loose. Go ahead and attach it pretty firmly if you want to. If you're not a hands in your hair, I'm a hair manipulator. I got hands in the hair all day long. That's another reason I keep my hair wrapped up, because I'm forever touching my hair. Anyway, I just wanted to come up here and show you this because I wanted to create this volume and I found a way to do it. So, anyway, you guys have a great day. Enjoy your family. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of, everything about you comes first before you could ever take care of anyone else. And, I ended the video abruptly the other day because I had an important call coming through. But choose yourself. If nobody else chooses you today, choose you. And keep choosing others too. Keep showing them love, the love that you really want to be shown. Even when they don't choose you, you choose them. Maybe one day they'll get what that means, that you show up, you give them unconditional you. You show them what it means to love hard, especially to the people that's in your immediate circle. I'm not saying do this to everybody in the world or the people that are your associates and not in your inner circle, because people can, if they get into where they can hurt you, sometimes they will. Just because they don't know any better, we're going to put it on that. But to the people that you've already chosen, the ones that are not the people that you're going to put away out of your life, if they're in there forever, love them hard today. Hopefully they'll get it. They'll get what that means and give it back to you, because that is so important to me, and I know it's important to you. Everybody says, well, what would you like? What do you think would aid to your happiness? And I said before, and I'll say it again, and it is one of the things is being chosen. I'd like to be chosen. For someone to think about it. I even added in there, that they got up with you on their mind today. How am I going to make her feel today, him feel today? Someone got up especially to change your day. They want to make your day awesome, right? Or if they encounter you for the day, or even if they don't, if they go out somewhere and they are looking like we do sometimes, I think so and so might like these socks. I think so and so might like this. Or when you call, you are extremely concerned about the conversation that you're having with them sometimes, versus you're listening well, you are willing to be a doer, a mover, and a shaker on whatever it is that they are wanting from you. So, not going to get into all of that because I'm not paying that close attention to what I'm doing anymore. But I am definitely loving this process. I just had to go. I walked through it with you guys and learned right along with what I was telling you guys what I wanted to do, which is tighten up on putting them in. Don't leave such big gaps in between winding it around your hair, because your finger will get caught in that gap and pull it away from um, the pipe cleaner. So I hope that this is helpful if you don't have as thick a hair. Because some people with locks, my God, they got giant ones. I'll have those, but I don't. I wasn't born that way. And I'm fine with that. Love what God gave us, what He gave you, how He made you. Whatever time He has left giving you on this earth, He's given us on this earth left. Are we going to spend it wishing, hoping, wanting to be like the next person? I don't want to do that. And to all of you who thinks that there's something about me that can be changed according to what you think I should look like and all of that. If it's something doable, I don't mind somebody helping me. Give me some, I could add to my flavor. Okay. But if it's just something you wish that I didn't look like because of how I was born, the shape that I made, that I am, I can work on my body if it's I'm unhealthy. But I can't go back and do nothing about the color of this good skin, thank the Lord. I can't do nothing with that. I have to learn to love me just like I am. And so, whoever you are today, we can work on ourselves daily with, whatever it is that you would like to see do better in your life. But let's not spend our time, whatever time God has given us, because we came with the birth date and the expiration date. Now, I'm asking God, like some of you, Lord, let that expiration date be when you come back to get us. Because I don't understand death altogether. And it just seemed real, real permanent. And, but either way, yeah, I'm getting better, I think, at this. If you have issues with you, seek some help about that too, so that you can learn self-love. But if your issues are coming from and deriving from how somebody else feels about you, or how someone else makes you feel because they deem you unimportant in whatever way. Yeah, see if you can't, the world is counseling people. Cancel, CANCEL. That one right there. Not counseling, but canceling. And I realized that the way I say things might be a little bit difficult for you to determine which word I use. You can cancel them right out of your life. If that's where they choosing to be, they don't want to be a part, and get with who you are and who you trying to be, the love that you sharing. Now hopefully you're a loving person and you ain't just out there counseling people yourself and being ugly and all kinds of ways. If you are, work on that. But if you got a good foundation and you're not exactly sure which way to take it and you need a little bit of help, work on that too. Get you some help. It's okay to go and sit and talk to a therapist. It's okay to change your friends up too. It sure is. Ask God to put you some more people in your life who are going to give you some direction, want to go in a direction He will have you go in, that can be instrumental in life changing and not keep you in a cesspool of self pity. And as this world is trying to make you do some serious self hate, I mean, like, they just want to make you reflect on a whole lot of things about yourself that ain't amounting to a row of beans, because it ain't nothing you can do to change it. You are who you are. But what we can do is, like some of them need to do, is work on them personalities and some self-reflection. And spend their days trying to make somebody's day better versus horrible. So, this right here, I wish I had started off what I'm doing right now, though. Which is going a little bit tighter. Maybe going in, actually doing it like you would actually twist your hair. Um, yeah. Y'all, me, whoever I'm talking to up here. Um, be blessed. I don't even think I need this way down here, but I'm going to do it down there anyway. Have a great day. And try to make somebody smile. See how you can be a part of that, you know? Somebody's joy for the day. I pray that I can do something today that will bless somebody else. It may not always be monetarily, but if I see somebody, I can give them a free smile, and I can wave in a car, because even waves bless me. When people take the time to wave at me, it's like, oh, hey, you know, I'm probably a little bit over whatever, but be mindful that this stuff on these pipe cleaners, they do kind of coat your they will come, some of that stuff comes off, but I mean, it's okay. Yeah, just a smile from a car across the way, that somebody took the time to wave at me, makes me feel good. I take the time to wave back, and sometimes I'm the first. Most of the time I'm the first to wave. I'm just real country like that, you know. I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with being country. I like it. I hope you like, if you from the city, I hope you like that too. You know, just be thankful for other diverse people that come around you that might have a little twang in their conversation. It's one of them loose pieces. See that? That's what I mean by being loose. Get used to other people. How you gonna go to heaven with, you know? I don't even know that you can get there being with all that hate anyway. But you know, and up there, it's gonna be different people. We don't even know what Jesus looked like. He gave us a little depiction, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You might need to go back and look at how he's supposed to be looking. I don't particularly care. I've seen the pictures that have been made for a lifetime. None of them really look like what that Bible says. However, that's the way the America has put the image of him out there. So however you accept it, that's how you accept it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I can pretty much guarantee you, he do not care what your color skin is. I don't think he cares. So if he don't care, I want him to continue to bless me not to care and not to see color, because that's how my mom and daddy raised me. Now, some of this life has made me see, you know, color in certain ways. Why? Because I have to be mindful now where I'm traveling, where I'm at, you know, who's around me, you know, if they look agitated, aggravated, if they look like they don't want to see the people that look like me. I have to be mindful of all of that because of the hatred that is being spewed out right now. So that's pretty sad. But I'm going to do what it takes, try to do what it takes to. I want to say something, but I don't know if it's okay to say. There's a few names that has gone down in the last few years of history of people that look like, to me, they died some horrible deaths. And I'm going to say they all look like they were for nothing from over here. Because again, we can't never see that 4 or 5 minutes of, all they give us is 2 or 3 seconds of what they want us to see. And we can't see that person's life, the history of them, They'll let you know in the most of the time the worst part, especially if it's a wrongful death. They'll let you know the most wrongful part of their life. That 3 to 4 to 5 minutes that they'll show you that maybe the person made some bad decisions in their life. They'll let you see that, but most of the time we do not get to see. Ain't no most of the time we ain't never gonna see who that person was. We're never gonna see that because you weren't there, and they don't have time, and they don't take the time to go back and give you a history or a biography on that person's life. So we never gonna see that, but we can come to a whole bunch of judgmental conclusions real fast on who we feel like they were. I don't want, so I try to be mindful, reason for bringing it up, of where I am and with whom I'm spending time, because I don't want to be a part of those statistics. And I know they didn't want to either. And I don't want my children. So I really need y'all to calm down out there and stop just picking and choosing people to do really bad things to for absolutely nothing, you know. Um, take ownership of your actions. Just out here mad at everybody for nothing. Just out here making decisions that don't make not a little teeny bit of sense. I don't know where y'all got that it's okay to let children come home from school and ain't no parents there. Yeah, I went right on back to that. Why you think it's okay that the kids, you go pick up a child from school, I don't care what reason they're here. You go pick up a child from school, and my grandson, my other children, if I had some, or my nieces and nephews, as well as their brothers and sisters going through seeing that, going through it. That is absolutely traumatizing. Yeah, I'm sure it's traumatizing to the adults because the children that are being picked up like that are absolutely scared to death. Scared to death to go with this person, man or woman, that they do not know. They don't know where their parents are or when they will ever see them again, if ever, because who knows what can happen to them in between wherever it is you're hauling them off to. Because I can't tell how you're doing it. I'm not there to see what you're doing, and I don't want to be there to see what you're doing. I just want people to be safe and sound. And if they are breaking the law, then handle it appropriately, and maybe take people as families back to their home countries. I do not know. I don't have no answers for that. I don't have no answers at all. I ain't even gonna pretend to have no answer. But I know that the humane side of me says that that's not being done correctly. So I almost feel like we would treat pets better than that. We would try to keep them together. I really do. I just don't think that, that we would treat, most of the time I notice that we'll treat pets better than we do mankind. Oh, I'm praying that the Lord will help us to think better, do better, teach us to pray, teach us to love our brothers and sisters and be concerned and be our brother's keeper. I ask God, the ones that are participating in foul things that will be degrading to others on purpose, because we could do things that's not on purpose, but on purpose, I ask God to show them and change them up today, Lord. Don't let them rest. Don't rest for the weary. You ain't gonna rest tonight, because I'm praying that you don't get no rest. You don't need no rest. Yeah, out here, those people ain't resting. Them children ain't resting. Wherever they are, they crying right now. They are crying right now. Did I do this one? Mm-hmm. So, Hmm. While I'm over here, I'm doing this. They probably don't ever care what their hair looks like again at the day of their life to be as much pain as they're in right now. Because I don't know about you, if you've ever experienced any traumatic events, it's hard to raise yourself up again. It's hard to get out of the bed. It's hard to move around. It's hard to do anything. And I've never gone through anything like what they to be taken away like that.